Evelyn Champagne King burst onto the music scene in the late 1970s with her own style of R&B flavored dance grooves. All she wanted to do was sing, dance, and act, and she ended up making all of those dreams come true. But then her reign at the top ended as quickly as it came. Evelyn was born July 1st, 1960 in the Bronx, New York. Her parents moved her and her 7 siblings to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania when she was 10. The whole family was actually quite musical. Her mother played keyboards, her father played the guitar, and everyone sang, especially at church. As crazy as it sounds, Evelyn ended up being discovered in an office restroom. While working with both her parents at Philadelphia International Records as an office cleaner, up-and-coming artist and producer Theodore T. Life overheard 15-year-old Evelyn singing as she was cleaning the area one day and, with permission from her father, began coaching her. Fun fact, the song T. Life heard Evelyn singing was Sam Cooke's A Change Is Gonna Come. T enlisted Philly International's house band, Instant Funk, to record Evelyn's first demo. But when he approached the label to get her a record deal, they turned him down. He decided to take Evelyn's demo to RCA. Over there, it sat in a drawer for an entire year. Then, a new R&B executive named Warren Schatz came on the scene. He listened to the tape and knew immediately that he had to sign her. At age 16, Evelyn signed with RCA in 1977. Along with her new deal came a new stage name. At first, there was talk of using her childhood nickname Bubbles, but it just didn't sound right. Evelyn's mother then suggested Champagne because of the drink's bubbly composition. Evelyn released her debut studio album, Smooth Talk, in the summer of 1977. The lead single, Shame, became a top 10 hit on the pop, R&B, and dance charts, peaking at number 9, number 7, and number 8, respectively. The follow-up track, I Don't Know If It's Right, did well too, going to number 23 on the pop chart and number 7 on the R&B chart. While people in her camp considered her an R&B songstress, the public looked at Evelyn, for better or for worse, as a disco diva. Smooth Talk went gold, as did her follow-up Music Box, which dropped in 1979. But as disco was dying, her third effort, 1980's Call on Me, flopped. With album sales sliding, Evelyn's career had reached a tipping point. Something had to change. So, after 3 albums with T-Life, RCA paired her with a rising young producer and songwriter named Kashif. The results of Evelyn's next album proved how great of a match they were. I'm in Love, released in 1981, put Evelyn back on the map in the biggest way possible, when the title track, penned by Kashif, became her first number 1 R&B and number 1 dance hit. Evelyn and Kashif came back the following year with another number 1 R&B and number 1 dance hit called Love Come Down, off her 1982 album, Get Loose. That song was followed up by Betcha She Don't Love You, that went to number 2 on the R&B chart, also written by Kashif. Kashif was on fire, and at this point, everyone knew it. Due to his success with Evelyn, he was in high demand, with stars like Dionne Warwick and Whitney Houston. So he moved on. Enter singer, songwriter, producer, and member of R&B family vocal group The Silvers, Leon Silvers. He helmed Evelyn's next project, 1983's Face to Face. While he did bring something fresh and new, sales didn't measure up. By the mid-80s, even though her records weren't charting like they had been, as a live performer, Evelyn was as popular as ever. Then she got pregnant. Since the father ended up being the here 1 minute, gone the next type, Evelyn now found herself preparing for single motherhood. In 1987, her daughter Jania was born with brain damage and other health problems. Evelyn never left her side for several months in the hospital and took care of her daughter full-time at home after that. Sadly, Jania passed away 2 years later. After 1984's So Romantic and 1985's A Long Time Coming, A Change Is Gonna Come produced mediocre results, she teamed up with Leon again for 1988's Flirt, released on her new label, EMI. The title track put Evelyn back on top when it went to number 3 on the R&B chart. Even though she was happy with her recent success, Evelyn, still grieving the loss of her daughter, believed that she needed to start a new chapter in her life. So she moved to Los Angeles, California. In the midst of Evelyn putting her life back together in the Golden State, she fell in love. In 1990, she married smooth jazz guitarist Freddie Fox. He became her musical partner as well. And Evelyn could use all the support she could get, as her next album, 1989's The Girl Next Door, failed to chart. Then, her label dumped her. 6 years would go by before she released her next album, 1995's I'll Keep a Light On. In the meantime, she settled into a comfortable groove on the road. 2 years later, Evelyn would unfortunately lose 3 close family members all within the same year: her mother, father, and a brother. In the years to follow, she retreated from the spotlight. Then, in 2007, she resurfaced with the release of her first studio album in 12 years, titled Open Book. It features a single, The Dance, which peaked at number 12 on the dance chart. And the road came calling once again. In 2015, Evelyn became 1/3 of a supergroup called First Ladies of Disco with Martha Wash and Linda Clifford. They released their debut single, Show Some Love, that March, which peaked at number 6 on the dance chart. They embarked on their first tour together in 2017. However, by that December, Evelyn had left the group. In 2019, she was inducted into the Philadelphia Music Walk of Fame. She told CBS News, "I love singing and I love performing, and I'm gonna keep dropping it like it's hot, do what I get to do. Thank you so much, Philadelphia." Over the last decade, Evelyn hasn't slowed down. At 65, she continues to tour, command the stage, and connect with her fans around the world.